Election Day, home to some of the craziest moments in our country's history. This election may be no different. In fact, things might be getting set up for the most important court decision in our country's history. Now, there's a good chance that this never happens, but it's fun to think about. So for this, we have to go all the way back to 2020. Every 10 years, our country does a census to find out population data that helps us determine how many people are living in the country and how many people are living within every state. This is important when it comes to determining how many electoral votes every state gets. And in all of the craziness of 2020, well, we sort of got all the census data wrong. We overcounted in states like Delaware and New York and undercounted in states like Florida and Texas. The government is well aware of this, but they haven't really done anything to remedy it or fix it. So how does this affect the election? Well, there's a scenario where Donald Trump can win North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada, and lose Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. If that were to happen, the most likely outcome would be that Kamala Harris gets 270 electoral votes and Donald Trump gets 268 electoral votes, giving the presidency to Kamala Harris by 2 electoral votes. So remember when I said in 2020 they overcounted Delaware and New York and they undercounted Florida and Texas? There's an argument to be made that Florida should actually have 2 more electoral votes and Delaware and New York should have 1 less electoral vote each. And if Florida were to say, hey, I'm damaged by being underrepresented, well, that would be a decision the Supreme Court would have to rule on. So the Supreme Court, who's mainly conservative and has 3 appointees from Donald Trump, would have to make a decision on whether or not Florida truly was underrepresented and could potentially reverse the outcome of the election. Again, this likely won't happen, but it is fun to think about and it is a real scenario that could happen.